Just consider how matrix addition is done. Suppose let this be our matrix A, this is our matrix B, then their sum is this one, that is all the three matrices will be having the same order, is it not? Let it be 1 2 3 4 first matrix, 5 7 6 8 the second matrix. Then what we have to do is just add the corresponding values to generate the sum matrix. In other words, if we say this is A and this is B, then the sum C can be generated as C of ij equal to A of ij plus B of ij. Am I right? Very simple. That is 6 is obtained by adding 1 and 5, 9 by adding 2 and 7. Similarly, 3 plus 6 gives 9, 4 and 8 gives 12. Now let us replace these two matrices with sparse matrices having most number of zeros when we compare with the non-zero values. So this is our sparse matrix A, this is our sparse matrix B. Then by this law we get their sum as this one, is it not? Because 0 and 1 add to 1, 1 and 2 add to 3, both these 0 add to 0. Likewise, we get the second column as this, second row as this, and third row as this. Now let us generate the triplet. This is our matrix information, that is this matrix is having 3 rows, 3 columns and 3 non-zero values. Same is the case with this 3 rows, 3 columns and 3 non-zero values. And if we compare this, we have 3 rows and 3 columns, but we have 5 non-zero values in this. So we must have 5 entries under this row. So this triplet of this matrix is at 0 1 we have 1, the location of 5 is 1 0, and location of 4 is 2 2. So this will be our triplet with the information row as this. When we come to the second matrix, we can see this 1 is at 0 0, 2 is at 0 1, and 4 is at 1 1, right? Now let us generate the triplet of this one also. 1 is at 0 0, 3 is at 0 1, 5 is at 1 0, 4 is at 1 1, and this 4 is at 2 2. Now let us see from these two how can we generate this one. Okay, the possible values in a matrix which is having 3 rows and 3 columns, possible locations the possible locations of a matrix having 3 rows and 3 columns will be 0 0 0 1 0 2 1 0 1 1 1 2 2 0 2 1 2 2. In order, these will be the locations available in a 3 by 3 matrix. Am I right? Now let us see how these values are present in this matrix 0 0. Let us see 0 0, any value in this 0 0, there is no value, but we have a 0 0 in this triplet form. What is that value? 1. We are writing 0 0 as 1. In 0 1 location, at location 0 1 we have a 1 here and a 2 here. So if they are repeating, just add them. So 1 and 2 we are writing at 0 1 we have 1 plus 2, and at 0 2 there is no entry here. So as the case with this matrix also, there is no entry at 0 2. Coming to 1 0, let us see, we have a 5 here and there is no 1 0 here. So write this row as it is. 1 0 is 5. Then at 1 1 there is no entry here. 1 1 we have a 4. So write 1 1 4 as it is, and there is no entry in both these matrices at locations 1 2, location 2 0, location 2 1. So we don't have to write any values here because we don't have any values. Then at 2 2 we have 4 here and there is no entry here. So this location table is now complete. At 0 0 we have a 1. See this, at 0 0 we have a 1. At 0 1 we have 3. Then at 1 0 we have 5. Then at 2 2 we have 4. All other elements are zeros. So without this we can generate this matrix by adding these two triplet forms using this location table and generating this. From this we can have this sparse matrix, which is, we can see that, which is the sum of these two sparse matrix with whatever rules that have been followed in this calculation. We can see that is matching here also. Is it clear to you? I'll repeat. We are generating the triplets of our sparse matrices. Then we are writing down all the possible locations in a 3 by 3 matrix. Why do I say 3 by 3? Because we are considering the sparse matrices as 3 rows and 3 columns. So the possible locations are 0 0 2 2 2. Is it not? Then we are taking out the values from these two matrices in this order. At 0 0 we have a 1 from this matrix. At 0 1 we have a 1 from this matrix as well as a 2 from this matrix. So we have, altogether we have the value 3, 1 plus 2. At 0 2 we don't have any entries on these two matrices. At 1 0 we have an entry here and there is no entry here, so keep it as it is. At 1 1 we have an entry here that we are writing down. At 1 2 2 0 2 1 we don't have entries in both these matrices. At 2 2 we have an entry here. Now from this we are generating this matrix. Just fill out these values at these locations, we get this matrix, which happen to be the sum of these two sparse matrices. That's it.